Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to teach you what classic patterns are. If I want to talk about it precisely, I can say I'm going to talk about double bottoms and double tops, triple bottoms and triple tops, head and shoulder and inverse head and shoulder. I'm going to talk about triangles, flag, and finally, I'm going to talk about wedge. All right. You might ask this question, what are they used for? For sure, it is clear. I can say in forex market and the other markets, you take profit by buying or selling that currency, commodity, cryptocurrency, or so on. So if you know these classic patterns, so they are good strategies to buy and sell, and they're somehow, good strategies to decide whether you want to open buy position or sell position. All right, let's get started. Take a look at the other page that I have prepared for you. The first one I want to talk about is double bottoms and double tops. All right, in the picture on the left, you can see we have two tops, and you can see that this price is a kind of resistance. So we have a kind of bullish trend from here to here. Again, the other try, but when it fails, so the rest of the trend would be bearish. So we can say after double top, we can expect the bearish market, but it depends. It depends on many factors that I'm going to explain in the other courses or the other videos. All right, but in this video, I would like you to know just this, that after double top, mostly we have bearish trend. All right, look at the other picture on the right. So you can see from here to here we have bearish market and bearish trend. So you can see the first bottom here, and it's like a kind of support. Again, many people started buying, and one more time, the second bottom you can see, and it is called double bottoms. And you can see after the second bottom, we have, bullish trend, and everything changes from bearish to bullish. But again, it depends on the trend, on many factors that we should talk about them more precisely in the next courses or maybe next videos. All right. So the next page, as you can see, we have triple bottoms and triple tops. Somehow we have the same strategy as I told you in the previous part. The double bottoms and double tops. We are quite sure, about triple bottom. It's a kind of a strategy that many people who are not that much risk takers, prefer using this strategy, and they prefer 3 touches to the, resistance line or to, the support line. So look at the picture on the left. As you can see, we have 3 bottoms. Once here, the second time here, and the third time here. They are somehow the same level, the same price. And after this, you can see a kind of bullish trend which is completely clear. And look at the picture on the right. The picture on the right, we can see a kind of resistance line, and the price failed to pass this line. So you can see the first top, the second, and the third. And after the third top, you can see a kind of bearish market or bearish trend. All right. So this is about triple bottoms and triple tops. All right. The next pattern, which is very popular, among traders, is head and shoulders. So why do they call it head and shoulder? Because it is like someone's head and someone's shoulders. As you can see in this photo from the left, this is the first shoulder, and you can see the market had a kind of, bullish try, but it failed here, that it has made the head. And finally, we have the other shoulder. So mostly after head and shoulder, we can see we have bearish market or bearish trend, or we say downtrend. As I told you in the previous videos, you can refer them, you can, watch them again, and you can understand what downtrend is if you forgot it. All right. And now we are talking about the other classic patterns, which is inverse head and shoulder, or inverse head and shoulders, it's better to say. All right. Sometimes they call it shoulders, sometimes they say it shoulders, and I guess no difference, it's okay. Anyway, but you can see that we have a kind of bearish market from the left side of the picture. Then here it is made the left shoulder, and again bearish market continues, and it is made the head, bullish one, and the second shoulder. And you can see these 3 points, these 3 parts can act as a great support. So after these supports, we have a kind of bullish market, and you can see, the trend and the price, which is increasing. All right. Now, the next trend, which is one of my own popular, one of my own favorites, I say, is triangles. Triangles. So when we just draw the line of support and resistance, it makes a kind of triangle. We say whenever we have breakout from every side, so the market is going to change the side and the trend, from the same side. Look, what I mean is, look at the picture on the left. You can see we have a breakout from the bottom and pullback, as I explained about these items in the previous videos. You can watch them again. And bearish market, or bearish trend, or downtrend. I'm sorry if I just say these words more and more, and one more time, because practice makes perfect, and it's important to hear these words more and more to get professional in these markets. Anyway, look at the picture on the right. As you can see the picture on the right, we have support and resistance, but the breakout is from the top. So you can see the pullback and the price has increased. All right, we can say the price is or that the trend is kind of bullish here. All right. And the next pattern which I'm going to explain about is called flag. Okay. It is similar to flag. When you just draw the lines, the support and resistance, it makes something like a channel. It could be, uptrend or downtrend, no difference. And finally, whenever we have breakout from either side, the market goes the same side. You can see in the photo that we have a kind of, bullish trend. Then in the flag or in the channel, we have bearish one, and then we have the breakout from the top, and you can see the trend has changed to bullish again. And finally, the last classic pattern that I'm going to talk about is called wedge. That is very similar to triangles, but when two lines cannot touch each other, they call it kind of wedge. But in my opinion, it is somehow the same. Anyway, but no difference. We have the same strategy that whenever we have breakout from one side, so the market or the trend goes the same side. All right. For example, in this photo, we have a breakout from the top, and you can see it has changed to bullish trend. All right, everybody, these were classic patterns. And, I want to tell you frankly, they depend on many situations. They are not a way of trading, but, you need to know a lot of things, beside these patterns. They are classic and they say mostly they work, but you can see, failures in many cases. And, I want to tell you something. This is not financial advice to use these patterns. This is just for learning that I have taught. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you one more time for your energy, for your attention, and for your time. Bye for now.